Good morning. It's November the 4th, and by the looks of our leaves on these cantaloupe plants, they're starting to die back pretty hard with these night temperatures and early morning temperatures getting down in the 40s. We were mid 40s this morning when I came outside, and today we're supposed to get mid 60s, high 60s. It's starting to warm up real nice now that the sun's coming around. But this is our second planting of cantaloupes, and it's called Ha'Ogen melon cantaloupe. And we're going to go ahead and harvest this bottom melon because this morning when I came out and did my walk around, I saw some yellow jackets that had landed on the outside of this melon. And I know yellow jackets like flying around where there's nice sweet things. And as I was looking at this melon that's hanging in these are just little bags. Basically, that was a turkey bag off a Thanksgiving turkey I saved, and I cut them up and use them for my hanging fruits and vegetables. And I just put a little aluminum wire through it to help support it. And as I was looking down in here, if I can get you in there without, I don't know, you can see right there at the top, it slipped away from the vine. Now, I don't know if an animal's done this, tugging on it, because we did with our other variety of cantaloupes. We had a raccoon or possum or squirrel or something come and tug one off the vine. But this thing, I don't know if it's been pulled off or just slipped off, but it certainly doesn't look like it's ready to be harvested. You can see on the picture that the small veining is dark green and the wide band of on the husk or the rind is brownish. Well, this is still dark green and it's just starting to turn a little bit brown, but the veining in the middle, the thin part, is still a light green where this is a dark green. So we were waiting, because this is the first time we've harvested this or grown this kind of cantaloupe. We were waiting to see if when they get like this, to see if it was ready to be pulled off the vine. But I guess this thing slipped off on its own, and it certainly doesn't look like the picture. So we're going to pull this guy off of the plant, or actually just take it out of the bags. It's already away from the plant. It's already pulled loose there. You can see the gap between there. If you can look down in there. I'm sorry, I'm in with the angle of the sun coming up. But we're going to take it out of this bag, and we're going to cut it open and see if it looks like that. So bear with me a second here while I put this tablet in the tripod. Okay. You can see it came right off. Now we are starting to get a little bit brown around the top edge. You can see there. But this melon just doesn't look like it's ready by this picture. So let's cut it and see what we get. see if I can. Very juicy. The seeds actually look like they're ripe, or the melon should be ripe. It's very juicy looking. Smells great. So let me see if I can cut a little piece off of here and just do a taste test. I do see what appears to be more seeds in there that didn't have a chance to grow, I guess. If that is a seed, I'm not sure. Maybe, it may not, I'm not sure. But then, you see a seed like that inside of it that's very mature. Okay, let's try it. I don't believe those white things were seeds. It's very soft. Very sweet. It has a muskmelon flavor. Not so much of a cantaloupe, more of a muskmelon flavor. But I think they should go a little longer. I don't think this thing is quite ripe yet. Like I said, I couldn't just leave it sitting there, snapped off of the plant. So what we'll do is we'll give the rest of these guys that are on the plant, there's 3 more melons on there. We'll give the rest of those. We'll just let them grow until they either slip from the vine on their own, or they turn this brown. You can see the flesh is still a little, has a tint of green, like it's underripe. And the actual skin on the inside of this melon by the picture is a bright white. So I think this thing, I think it just slipped off the vine early. And maybe it's because we're getting these cold temperatures. Maybe an animal popped it loose. I'm not sure. At any rate, it's still a good tasting melon. It's just more of a muskmelon than a cantaloupe flavor. So there's our first Ha'Ogen melon harvest. And we're going to let these other ones go. Until they get a little bit